In a hole in the ground lived a hobbit, not a nasty, dirty, wet hole filled with the ends of worms and an oozy smell, nor yet a dry, bare, sandy hole with nothing in it to sit down on or to eat. It was a hobbit hole, and that means comfort. But I have no time to blow smoke rings this morning. I am looking for someone to share in an adventure that I am arranging, and it's very difficult to find anyone. We are plain quiet folk, and have no use for adventures, nasty, disturbing, and uncomfortable things. Make you late for dinner. I can't think what anybody sees in them, said our Mr. Baggins. Sorry, I don't want any adventures, thank you. We are met to discuss our plans, our ways, means, policy, and devices, says Gandalf. To the end of his days, Bilbo could never remember how he found himself outside without a hat, a walking stick, or any money, or anything that he usually took when he went out, leaving his second breakfast half finished and quite unwashed up, pushing his keys into Gandalf's hands, and running as fast as his furry feet could carry him down the lane. The tests Bilbo had were the trolls at the very beginning of the adventure, then the goblins, also including Gollum, along with the wolves, and finally the spiders. It seemed the ring he had was a magic ring. It made you invisible! The dragon is coming or I am a fool, he cried. Cut the bridges! To arms! To arms! Then warning trumpets were suddenly sounded, and echoed along the rocky shores. The cheering stopped and the joy was turned to dread, so it was the dragon did not find them quite unprepared. He felt a different person, and much fiercer and bolder in spite of an empty stomach, as he wiped his sword on the grass and put it back into its sheath. I gave it to them, squeaked Bilbo. You! You! cried Thorin, turning upon him and grasping him with both hands. You miserable hobbit, you undersized burglar, he shouted at a loss for words, and he shook poor Bilbo like a rabbit. By the beard of Durin, I wish I had Gandalf here. Curse him for the choice of you. May his beard wither. As for you, I will throw you to the rocks, he cried and lifted Bilbo in his arms. Stay! Your wish is granted, said a voice. The old man with the casket threw aside his hood and cloak. Here is Gandalf, and none too soon, it seems. If you don't like my burglar, please don't damage him. Put him down, and listen first to what he has to say. In the end, he would only take 2 small chests, one filled with silver and the other with gold, such as one strong pony could carry. That will be quite as much as I can manage, said he. At last the time came for him to say goodbye to his friends. Farewell, Balin, he said, and farewell, Dwalin, and farewell, Dori, Nori, Ori, Oin, Gloin, Biffer, Boffer, and Bomber. May your beards never grow thin. And turning towards the mountain, he added, Farewell, Thorin Oakenshield, and Fili and Kili. May your memory never fade. If ever you're passing my way, said Bilbo, don't wait to knock. Tea is at 4, but any of you are welcome at any time. Then he turned away.